Welcome, boys and girls, 6th grade math.
It's Miss Roman and
Miss Douglas.
and today's teaching point is
Students will be able to define base, exponent, and factor, and identify numbers in exponential and expanded form.
and before we get into those big words that were in our teaching point, I want to introduce you to our special character. Miss Douglas, are you ready for this?
I don't know if they're ready, but I'm definitely ready.
Okay, Miss Douglas, I'm gonna do my best artistic drawing right now with my character base. He's just a regular old kid. Wow, his face looks really long. Base.
Oh, base.
Mhm.
I appreciate the fitted on him.
Base guy is fitted on. I'm gonna throw on a Yankee sign up there because we're in New York.
Now, because I know Base personally, he's a good friend of mine, he's not going to mind if I talk about him. So you should know this about Base. Kind of a square and kind of hangs out at the bottom. FYI.
And usually by himself, right, in class? So Base got special powers. So in the daytime, Base looks kind of regular.
Wait, what'd you just say? He has
Base-
what?
He has special powers.
Special what now?
Special powers. He's not
Okay.
just your regular old kid. He is in the 6th grade. Did I mention that? But he does have special powers. See, he can multiply himself against any amount of villains that come his way.
Wait, is this the same Base? If this is the same Base, I know. He also goes by the name Factor.
How did you know that? That's his nickname. I thought only certain people knew his secret.
I told you, we're good friends. Now, I didn't know about these superpowers.
Yes, let me tell you what happens. Anytime that Base is confronted at night, something's going on, some people come in to do the wrong thing, Base,
Just give them an angry face.
yeah, I drew that kind of small, but yeah, they definitely got an angry face. Base will totally multiply himself. I don't know how fast I can draw this. But he will multiply himself as many times as there are people against him. So nobody can stand a chance against him. Because if there's 4 guys there, oh wow, that came out really
So you
bad.
said his superpower is he can do what now?
He can multiply himself exponentially.
Well, wait, exponentially. That's just like a fancy word of saying really, really big.
Yeah. That's just a fancy
Okay.
college word level for big.
So let's say that Base is... Can I just push this up a little bit? Okay. So let's say that Base
think we
goes
can
by the number 7, and the exponent is 4.
The same exact thing would happen. All of a sudden, it would just multiply by itself those 4 exact times. You don't both have to be right.
So Base means the same as factor. These are synonyms.
Oh yeah, I remember that word from 5th grade, right?
Right. So what is a factor again?
Factor. Those are the numbers that we multiply together.
Right. So anytime we're multiplying 2 numbers, let's say we're talking about 4, and in this case, 4 times 4 times 4. Well, 4 is being used as a factor here 3 times. So if we're looking at what the exponent must be, that's the number of times,
And we multiply the factor by.
or the number of times we multiply that base.
Mm-hmm.
We multiply the base, or the number of times the base appears as a factor. Both of those work, right? So if we have 4 times 4 times 4, the base here would have to be 4, and it appears as a factor 3 times.
3 times.
So I'm looking at this must be the exponential form, because we have
An exponent hanging out up
an
top.
exponent
Super
right
easy.
next to the base. That makes sense. So if this is exponential form, this must be
Our expanded form.
right, because we're expanding that term that we see here. That works for me. Maybe we should try a few more examples.
Absolutely. We're just about covering that final teaching point, Ms. Douglas.
So let's just review, if we could.
Let's try a different color.
Yeah, let's spice it up. A few different colors. Paper going on here. All right. So let's talk about these terms again. We have our good friend base. We mentioned that base kind of hangs out at the bottom. So in this case, if I used number 9 as my base, what could I use as an exponent?
Let's try 5 this time.
So now, using our terms again, the exponent just tells us the amount of times that the base appears as a factor. So, since we're talking about factors, we're clearly multiplying. That has to be 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. It appears 5 times. Since it's a factor, as we said, we're multiplying. So here, 9 to the 5th power, the exponential form, and then 9 times 9 times 9 times 9 times 9.
Oh yeah, keeps going. Would be our expanded form.
Awesome.